have to say, you look pretty calm for someone who just woke up tied in my basement. Like I expected you to be fidgeting or screaming or something. Please don't tell me you're used to this. I hope this is the first time this has happened to you. I'd get really jealous if I wasn't the first person to kidnap you. This act is very special to me. Or maybe there's some other reason you're so tame? I don't know, your eyes almost look kind of glazed to me. You alright? Well, okay. You can tell me all about it when you're more comfortable. There's no rush. Like I said, we have all of the time in the world. All of the time in the world for just you and me in these soundproof walls. Oh, and I'm sorry to say, well, okay, I'm not really sorry, but I'll be keeping you all to myself. How could I not, when I'm so madly in love with you? I mean, I made about 1,000 alt accounts just so I could give you that positive encouragement online without it seeming like it was coming from one person. Now that's dedication. Now that I think about it, it probably would have been more effective if I didn't tell you that, though. Well, too late now. I meant what I said in those comments, though, so I hope you can take them to heart. But I'm getting off track here. Where was I? I'm sure if I had some sort of roadmap for what I wanted to say. Oh, right. Like I was saying, I'll be keeping you all to myself. You know what that means, right? You'll never be able to see your friends again. But that's okay. You have me now, and I'll be sharing your hobbies and whatnot, so you don't need friends. What's that? You don't have friends? Holy shit. Well, good then. Because like I said, you don't need them. You have me, so, yeah. Watching movies together, playing games together, talking to each other, staying up way later than we should. I'll be fulfilling all of those roles for you, so don't worry. Seriously, please don't worry. But anyways, now that you're here, you won't be seeing your family either, and I won't let you talk to them again. I don't want to leave any sort of trail that would help anyone track us down. So, I'm sorry to say, but it looks like they'll be missing you. No, that's not true. They'll definitely miss you. You're so precious and valuable, and just a wholesome little treasure. How could they not? They'd be crazier than me not to miss you. Just think about how lonely and empty your house would feel without you. It'd be like a graveyard. You know what? I can prove it. As much as it pains me to use my spy skills and tools on someone other than you, I'll use them on your family. I'll give you all of the recordings and audios of your family members just bawling their eyes out and crying about how much they miss you. That way you can see for yourself just how irreplaceable you are. And at the same time, well, I can't let you communicate with your family for the reasons I said before, but if I spy on them for you, you can see for yourself how they're doing, like check up on them. You have no idea how precious you really are. You're my wholesome cinnamon bun. Okay, well maybe the word wholesome doesn't sound very convincing coming from me. After all, I did just intimidate one of your teachers with an anonymous death threat for not cutting you some slack. But still, you're my cinnamon bun. Don't give me that doubtful look. Here, look into my eyes. Repeat after me. I am a cinnamon bun. Again. Good. And don't forget it. Or I'll think of something. I always thought my threats to you would be about not leaving or cheating on me. Not this. You're so wonderful, I just assumed you'd see it in yourself. You're funny, you're cute. That's not true. You are cute. Cuter than cute. Bunnies and kittens wish upon shooting stars that they were as cute as you. And their wish doesn't come true, obviously, because you are so tremendously cute. You know when you see something super adorable and you just want to hug it so hard till its eyes pop out of its sockets? That's how I feel about you. Well, I'll show some restraint, though. Wouldn't want to hurt you. But, okay, how do I say this? Okay, I know you can't see it because you're tied to this chair and you can't really turn around, but the wall behind you is just completely covered with your picture. I spent a small fortune on ink just to put you all over my wall. Here, I'll show you. Just let me turn you. You know what? Never mind. I'm just gonna get you out of these ropes. There we go. Turn around and take a look for yourself. See? I wasn't lying. And it's a big wall too, right? It takes a lot of pictures to cover, and there's not a single duplicate, might I add. Would I plaster pictures all over my wall if they weren't of something so overwhelmingly cute? I don't think so. And there's not just that, but I even kiss the pictures goodnight before I go to bed. It's one of my favorite bedtime routines, right below listening to the audio of you I edited to make it sound like you were confessing to me. Well, audios. But now that you're out of those ropes, let's take advantage of the opportunity. Come here and give me a hug. You really need one, and there's no shame in it. No, you're not disgusting. I'm not going to be grossed out by hugging you. I want to hug you. My arms are wide open. Don't leave me hanging. Come here, give me a hug. There we go. See? Doesn't that feel so much better? Maybe you're feeling like you're being a bit too clingy, but I am the one who doesn't want you to let go. Well, I suppose we can't hug forever, unfortunately. I would really like to hug you forever, since you're so worth it. And don't let me hear you say you're not, because I paid a fortune on kidnapping lessons so I wouldn't mess up kidnapping you. I wouldn't do that for just anyone, only for someone as breathtakingly stunning like you. Don't ask where I got the lessons, that's a trade secret. But while we're on the topic of kidnapping, I wanted to keep you here in my basement just because I love you so much. Seriously, I love you. 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 Anyways, I'm not so sure that imprisonment would be the best on your own mental health, and God, I never thought I'd actually be saying this, but just forget about the kidnapping, okay? You can go home if you want. Right now, all that's important is your own well-being, and if you feel like that's better achieved at home, then please, by all means, go home. Or, if you want, you can also stay in my basement. It will be like a sleepover, permanently. Well, you actually don't have to stay in my basement. You can go upstairs if you want to. Would that be a nice change of pace? You can always talk to me. If you want to stay here with me, we could talk all the time so easily. And even if you go home, I'll have your number, so you can easily talk to me whenever you want. You'd first have to unblock my number. Well, numbers, but then I'm always there for you. But the point is, wherever you feel more comfortable opening up to me in detail, I'm all for it. I know this must be so heavy for you, so I can understand if you need time to process it all. Just know that I am completely dedicated to making you feel better. And hey, once you do feel better, I can just kidnap you again. I pinky promise. Okay? I love you. I really, really love you.